Hey everybody, it is Saturday afternoon and I'm out here on Prettyboy Reservoir making my way up to a spot I want to fish this afternoon. It's a little breezy out here, the wind's a little choppy, the water's a little choppy. So I just thought while I was out here today I would shoot some video. It's a pretty day, we should get some good scenery. The leaves are already starting to change on some of the trees. We just saw some yellow ones right there. If you look right here, we can see one that's already starting to turn red. So pretty soon we're going to have lots and lots of color out here. But I don't know where we're going to get to today. Ultimately, we got about 4 or 5 hours before the sun goes down. So let's just see where we end up. Sit tight, and I'll see you up around the bend. Alright, here we are in the cove that I wanted to fish in, and so far it's been a lot of action, but it's been a lot of small sunfish, little panfish. I haven't caught anything worth putting on video yet, but I am taking a break. Got the kayak parked right over there. I think I might adjust my seat while I'm back here and put it up in its elevated position. I've shot a video about that recently where I showed you a very simple mod you can do to lift your seat up if you've got an Ascend kayak. So I think I'm probably going to do that just to get my back a little bit of relief for the next couple of hours, and then we'll go from there. But I've just pulled over to the side of the cove here where there's a little stream flowing in. There's any one of 100 little places like this all around here. And it just goes on up into the woods. So that's it, just a little look around. Back here stretching my legs. And as I said, I'm probably going to get my seat repositioned while I'm back here. We've still got several hours of daylight left. You can see how high in the sky the sun is up there. So there you go. Let's see what we get into next. Alright everybody, I think I'm pretty much finished up for the afternoon. It is not as late as it looks. It is getting a little bit on the dark cloudy side. I don't know if we're going to get any rain or not. But we are basically just going to start making our way back to the boat launch. I've got about a half an hour motor ahead of us, but I'm not in any hurry, so we might stop and fish a little along the way. In the meantime, I thought I would just cruise along the shoreline here for a moment, give everybody a look at the scenery where I've been fishing around this afternoon. Still haven't caught anything worth putting on video, just a bunch of little panfish and that sort of thing. So we need to get out and go down around this way, out around that point, down around the bend, around another point, at which point we'll be able to see the Beckleysville Trestle Bridge, which is a pretty solid landmark on the way back to the boat launch. So the sky doesn't look too bad, but it also doesn't look none too friendly either. So we're gonna just start making our way back, as I said, just for the prudence sake. So sit tight, and I'll see you down around the bend. I didn't even know that one was in the trees. And they're going to go land down right in front of where we're going to be motoring. So in just a few minutes we'll probably be seeing them again. They always do that. You think they'd fly around and go behind you. Eventually they will. They'll loop back around and go back to where they started, but they like to play leapfrog for a little while first. So we're still making our way down around the bend. Got a little patch of blue sky left up there. And of course the water looks like a mirror out here. And as usual, I've got the lake all to myself. I don't see anybody anywhere. So once we come down around this point here, we'll be able to see Beckleysville Bridge. And there's those two herons. Let's see if we can get a little better look at them. There goes one, and there goes the other. For such beautiful, majestic birds, they sure sound awful when they let out a squawk. So, alright, sit tight. Let's make our way down around the point while I have a look at the Beckleysville Trestle Bridge. And there it is. So from that bridge back to the boat launch is approximately a mile. So we've got about 20 minutes or so from the bridge to the boat launch. So I'm going to keep on making my way that way. Once I get within reasonable proximity of the boat launch, I might stop and fish a little here and there. But I have been out here for several hours, so I might just go home and get some dinner and call it a day. But either way, I'm sure we'll get at least a little bit more scenery before we get off the water. Hardly tell you're looking at the water instead of the sky if it wasn't for the ripples passing by. Alright everybody, once again I'm going to ask you to sit tight. I'll see you down the way. Car just went over, but we couldn't see it. Alright everybody, we got about a mile to go. everybody, we are just about back to the boat launch, and I tucked away into a little cove so we could sort of come back out at the right angle and face west for just a moment. Have a little bit of look at that setting sun. Once it dips down behind those trees, it gets dark pretty quick back here. So we are just going to make our way up and around the bend this way, and the boat launch is just around the corner here, so we've got about 5 minutes and we'll be out of here. But as I said, I wanted to get a last little bit of look at that setting sun before I said goodbye. Didn't catch any fish, but I seldom care about that. I had a wonderful time out here today. It's always just so pretty. And for Saturday, once again, I'm out here pretty much all alone. And that is okay by me. So there you go, everybody. Hope you enjoyed your trip out here with me today. Make sure you're subscribed. You never know what you're going to get with me. And don't forget, this one is my outdoors playlist. If you see that bridge right there, that's the landmark you can always recognize when you know you're near the boat launch. Just before we get to that bridge, the boat launch is on the right hand side. So as I said, we're almost there. And the sun is now down officially behind the trees. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you real soon in the next one.